We will now give you the facts. We will prove beyond any reasonable doubt that the defendant's fingerprints were on the gun that ballistics confirms fired the shots in that room. An unregistered gun, I might add. We will also prove beyond any reasonable doubt that the defendant was holding the gun when Commissioner Scorpio came into the room after hearing the shots. We found Anna Lavery holding the gun over Olivia St. John's bloody body.
He's good.
Yes, he's very good. There's something else I must say. According to Dr. Monica Quartermain at General Hospital, the victim, Olivia St. John, is in a deep coma, hanging on by a thread, sustained only by life support machines. Now, if this thread should break, the charge will automatically be murder.
I despise him. Join the club.
There will be no guessing or supposing in this case. We'll make it perfectly clear to you as an intelligent, sensitive men and women that I, representing the people, will present clear evidence of motive and method. Moreover, I will put a number of witnesses on the stand that will testify that they heard the defendant threaten to kill Olivia St. John many times. And then you will finally hear Commissioner Scorpio testify that he was present when Olivia St. John came out of the coma and named that woman, Anna Vane Lavery, as the person who shot Olivia St. John over and over again. Thank you.
I think he's about to make his opening statement.
Mr. Meyer and Miss Kennedy, do you wish to make an opening statement for the defense?
Your Honor,
Your Honor, I wonder if we could have a few minutes so that I might confer with my colleague.
We will all take a few minutes. The court will reconvene in 10 minutes. All rise.
I'll see you. Your kind of case, Jake. Another worthless cause.
if I weren't a lady, I would.
Save your energy for honor.
I must say, Scotty Baldwin was effective.
Sure got to the jury. Well, it was a very good performance. He was dignified. He was very professional, which is a far cry from his usual sleazy self.
Oh, he can turn it on when he wants to.
So can Jake.
Jake must be exhausted. Didn't you say it was a 10-hour flight? Amen?
He's a fighter, and he's a better man than Scotty Baldwin any time that he's gonna beat him.
This case is full of holes. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Use some coffee, actually.
We can send over some coffee.
Come in.
Yes, we can. I have to talk to you.
It's all right, it's all right.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Listen, 10 minutes is not a long time. We need to make some
Jake,
decisions.
I really do have to talk to
In
you.
a minute, Sean. Now, granted, I'm very tired. We haven't had nearly enough time to prepare, but I want to make a statement, if it's all right with you. If for no other reason than to show the jury that we're in this to win.
Yeah, I've got no objection.
I think you should do whatever you think is best.
I can
Karen?
see your point.
All right, then. I'll take this time to take notes.
Jake, before you do that, can I see you for a second? Excuse us. Jake, there are holes in this case.
Yes.
Robert and I are working on it. I want you to ask for a continuance.
What?
All we need is a couple more days.
For what, Sean? I need specifics.
I can't tell you right now. All I can say is there could be some important new evidence.
Sean, I can't give could be to the judge. I need concrete facts for a postponement. Anything short of that would be a wasted effort, and right now we can't afford a wasted breath.
Look, I do know some facts. I can't tell you right now. Robert's put a lid on all this information.
What information are you talking about, John?
Robert's working on some new leads.
Well, I'm sure you can tell us, or he can. I mean, we have a right to know.
Well, I can't tell you, all right? Not now. Jake, call Robert. Ask him. Talk to him.
We're reconvening conference.
Thank you.
Sorry, Sean. So much for notes.
I won't call Robert for the information. I'll go get it from him face to face. If I have to do it in the process, I'll strangle him.
Come on, don't do that. second thought, why not? Why not?
Okay, this is what you're looking for?
Ballistics?
Yep. They said to tell you... No, never mind. You don't want to know what they said.
Did you read this?
Yeah. 3 shots were fired.
The first shot that out of a gun must have hit that Carter person, Dugan.
Yeah. The other 2 were probably fired on the balcony outside Olivia's hotel suite. And that empty shell casing we found, that came from Miss Stansberry's gun, and that was the same caliber as the gun you found in Anna's hand.
So, 3 shots fired. 1 hit Dugan, 1 went wild, 1 could have hit Olivia. What prints did we lift off the gun?
Well, most of them were obliterated, but there were a couple. One of them belonged to that guy, of course, the Dugan guy. The other one matched up with one we found, a partial one we found on the balcony. We'll know what one that is as soon as I give them a little more time.
We don't have time.
They gotta have some time.
Come in.
It's just a partial... Oh. Here you go. You'll know whose fingerprint it is just as soon as you read that.
Yeah.
Did you have any idea?
Yeah.
Well, I sure as hell didn't.
This stays confidential. Just between the 2 of us, all right?
Yeah, of course, but... how the hell is this possible?
You know the answer to that when and if my plan with Cheryl works.
Mr. Meyer, if you please.
What's the matter with it?
His mind is on what he's going to say.
Exhausted.
Mr. Meyer?
You want me to make the statement?
No, I'm all right. Excuse me, Your Honor. Pardon me, ladies and gentlemen. Been on a plane all night. But, no amount of fatigue would dull the respect and admiration I have for this defendant. What should I say first about Anna Devane Lavery? She's a woman I've known for many years. She's a lady and a mother, besides being a woman of character who has served the people of this community with dedication and distinction. She is all this and more. But right now, she's a woman in a maze of unfortunate circumstances. Yes, she was tempted to take revenge on the one person who destroyed her most precious possession, her unborn child.
Hello?
It's me.
Oh, thank God. I have to see you.
Well, I can't come there.
Then where can I meet you? It's important.
Pier 6, the docks.
I'll be there.
Come in, Commissioner.
Scorpio here, over.
I just intercepted a call.
Hang on a second. Okay, go ahead, over.
She's meeting a man on Pier 6 within the hour.
Pier 6. Got it. Thank you. What?
Yeah.
She just got a call from someone, name not mentioned. They're going to meet. She's to walk along the docks towards Pier 6. Get a team ready. This could be it, all right?
You got it.
Move it. Oh, not now.
You have new evidence. I'd like to know what it is.
Now, listen, I've only got one thing to say to you at this
Now, you listen to me. You're protecting somebody. Who is it? At Anna's expense, you're protecting somebody. I'd like to know who it is.
Every Friday through Sunday, Sneak Previews returns at 1-900-850-8000.
Well, that sounds nice.
Tell me who you're protecting.
I would never do anything to compromise your wife.
Now, what are you hiding?
I'm not hiding anything either.
You've got new evidence? I want to know what it is.
Listen, I don't have to tell you anything.
Why don't you
but get
try?
out of my way. We'll discuss this later,
That's
all right?
not good enough.
Your choice.
What? Great. It's not a bloody thing I can do, isn't it?
That's right. Now get out of here.
As I was saying,
What was he saying?
you have heard that the evidence gathered by the people will prove Anna Devane Lavery guilty. I tell you it will prove just the opposite. It will show you, among other things, what caused Anna Devane's miscarriage. You will see that it is nothing less than an attempt by the so-called victim, Olivia St. John, to kill Anna's husband. Mr. Baldwin will no doubt spell out all this to you in an attempt to establish a motive, so I won't go into this now. I'll just say that the defense will prove beyond a reasonable doubt, as my worthy opponent is so fond of saying, that the state's case will not prove Anna Devane's guilt, but will prove her innocence. She believes, as I do, that you're entitled to hear her story from her own lips. And because she's innocent, she will take whatever the shrewd and clever Mr. Baldwin will throw at her on cross-examination. I'm sorry, Your Honor, I object. I withdraw the word shrewd and clever. The defense will demonstrate that there is more than just a reasonable doubt as to Anna Devane's guilt, but an overwhelming doubt. I'm not going to show this by any fancy lawyer's tricks, because quite simply, Anna Devane Lavery did not shoot Olivia St. John. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the court is dismissed until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. All rise.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Only for a minute, though.
Really got it.
Counselor! Slip of the tongue. I didn't mean to say shrewd and clever. You're neither.
You were wonderful.
Excellent, Jake.
You had us worried there for a minute.
I had me worried there for a minute.
I think I've been very well.
Well, I'd call it a draw, actually.
Olivia St. John, there was very little real evidence in favor of your defendant, right?
I don't remember saying that.
Do you have any facts, sir, or are you basing your case on thin air?
Look, I have no time for stupid questions. Stick around.
No comment, ladies and gentlemen, no comment. I want you to talk to Robert, all right?
And what'd you think?
I think you did a good job. And I'm glad you're here, for Anna's sake.
Thanks. We'll talk.
Jake.
Okay, we're all set. Sam, too.
Good.
Any more phone calls by or to Cheryl?
No.
All right.
Let's go.
Commissioner Scorpio's office. Oh, no, you just missed him, Mr. White. Can I take a message? All right.
All right.